This was the year that I missed it. Father Guerra had reminded me in plenty of time. He always does. But when the traditional ceremony took place in España Harbor this spring, I was tied up on a job a long way away. This is how it's been done for 2 centuries, at the start of each year's fishing. The blessing of the waters by the Lady of Light, patron saint of España. An accident. Upsetting, deplorable. But according to Father Guerra, just an accident. The village agreed with him. Then other accidents started happening. 1 week after the statue was lost, Hurricane Caro blew down the town. It tried to, anyway. The statue hadn't been found yet. 2 weeks later, the fish were missing. They just stopped running offshore. Was there a connection? Most of the town thought so. Some still do. I didn't. When I came down to help recover the statue, I didn't see any connection between losing it and what happened afterward. Now, I don't know. I honestly don't. See if you do. I had come to España to rescue a saint. Her statue, that is. La Señora de la Luz, the Lady of Light, lost overboard 5 weeks before. I'd made 14 dives for it, past 3 days, 15 counting this one. That's a lot of diving. I knew it. But I also knew how much it'd mean to my sponsors for me to find the lady. Tio Delgado was the owner of the village's salvage boat. Nita, his niece, was just home from school in Mexico City. And Father Guerra, the village priest. He was one of my oldest friends.
It is too much. You must stop for today.
No, I just gotta chill, that's all.
I'll get you something to drink.
Thanks, Nita. Now, don't you worry. I'll be all right as soon as I get warm.
Bueno. Then you will go back down again, eh?
Well, one more time anyway.
You've done enough for today, Mike.
But Mike is not a boy. He knows what he's able to do.
For our sake, he may try to do more.
The statue must be found.
Not at the risk of his life.
I'm with you, Father. But there's a sector down there that I haven't searched at all yet. Suppose that I just spot check it, huh? And then we'll call it a day. There's enough coral down there to hide a dozen statues.
It may not be there all the same.
Well, after 15 dives, it's about time I got lucky, don't you think?
See. Try.
Don't you think it is too soon to go back down?
Don't you worry now, you hear?
Vaya con Dios, Mike.
This was one time I was hoping that wishing would make it so. I knew better, though. Finding anything underwater, even a larger-than-life-size statue, takes planning, patience, and luck. Mostly luck. The plan was based on the approximate position where the statue went overboard. It had landed, presumably, at point X. I'd marked off a giant square with X as the center and cross-hatched it into 16 smaller squares. This was number 13. I'm not superstitious, but maybe that's why it happened. I was being attacked by something unseen, weird, evil, like a swarm of gnats, millions of them, stabbing into my ears, my eyes, my nose, deep into the marrow of my bones. Where'd they come from? The grotto, maybe. I had to find out. I had to find out, right now. I couldn't take much more of this. Had to find out. I had to get out.
Tío Ramón. ¿Dónde vas?
Michael. Michael.
Venga.
¡Para! ¡Rápido! ¡Sí! ¡Ah! Bueno. Sí, señor. ¡Ayuda!
Mike, are you all right?
Yes. Who fished me out?
You?
Oh. Gracias.
Well, I'm sorry it happened. The padre was right.
It was too much even for you, Mike. You were more tired than you thought.
No, I wasn't tired. It was something that almost killed me.
What, Mike? What almost killed you? What did it look like? You saw it, didn't you?
No, I didn't see it. Didn't see anything. I felt it. It was all around me. It was a humming in my ears. A cloud of fire. Sting.
Dios! We must take care of him muy pronto. Head back to port.
Sí, padre.
A little more, Mike?
No, thanks. This is great. I'm feeling much better now.
Gracias a Dios. I never would have forgiven myself, nor Tío Ramon.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm certainly not looking forward to the next time I have to tackle that thing.
There will be no next time. If we cannot find the statue, we will get another. You will not risk your life again. That would be Tío Ramon. You have done enough. I will tell him so.
Buenos dias, padre. ¿Qué pasa? Something here for Nelson.
Buenos dias.
There he is.
Hi.
Whatever ails you, boy, got something here to fix it. Doctor's samples.
Well, that's very nice of you, but I'm feeling much better, thanks. Oh, I don't think we met. You're a doctor, huh?
Of archaeology. Wallace, tank for Tancred. Been up in the hills digging. Had to quit. Too much sun. Still feel it.
A salt tablet?
Peppermint. I'm on a salt-free diet. Anyway, I cut out for town, ran into Nita Delgado. She told me a tale to curl your beard. My beard, that is, about you.
You mean what happened to me underwater? It's true, you know.
Don't doubt it for a minute, boy. Anyway, back at my place, I've got everything you need.
Everything I need, for what?
To kill it. I'll help you. What do you say?
You ever hear of a daytime nightmare? Well, I was right smack in the middle of one. Several hours earlier, an invisible something had almost killed me while I was searching the harbor for the statue of a saint. Now, a mysterious stranger was offering to help me kill it. Did I say mysterious? This stranger was actually overwhelming. Why was he so eager to force his help on me? What was going on here?
What do you say, boy? Time's a-wasting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I figured I've just about had it.
Oh, by the way, Padre, Nita asked if you'd mind coming over to Tio Ramon's as soon as you could.
Of course. He's anxious to know about Michael. Will you be all right if I go now?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, maybe I better tell him myself, huh? I mean that I'm through diving here.
I will not tell him then.
Adios, Padre.
Adios, señores.
Adios, Padre. You aren't serious about not diving, are you?
Uh-huh.
Look, one question. Come up with yes and I'll sing like a bird. No, and it's goodbye, Charlie.
Okay, what's the question?
This cloud of fire Nita said you ran into.
Yeah?
Did it feel as if you're being stung by a million bees? And did you hear a humming sound that went right through you and shook you to pieces?
Oh, sounds like you've been there too, huh?
No, I'm an egghead. Physics, electronics, so on. Also intelligence, military, that's why I'm here. Dig.
No? Why are you here?
The bad guys have been working up to an invasion.
Oh, are you kidding? What's there to invade here?
Remember how the Japanese took most of the Pacific, one step at a time? España would be a long step in the right direction, if for the bad guys.
With our fleet out there and our air watch,
They have submarines, and España's got a dandy harbor.
topside, yeah. But downstairs, you need X-ray eyes to get through some of those channels. Oh, you think that's what hit me, huh? Vibrations from a radio beacon.
Ultra high frequency, I'd say. Of course, I can't be positive till I see it. And I'm not a diver, so a picture will have to do. What about it?
I'm sorry. I didn't bring my underwater camera with me.
I did. Well,
One jolt like that's enough for me, thanks.
Mike, the word is the invasion isn't more than a few days off. I don't think I can get another diver in time.
Then you better start trying.
You don't really believe me, do you?
I don't know. But I do know that I'm not anxious to be a hero. I stick my neck out every once in a while when I have to, when there's no other choice, but,
This is one of those times, Mike. If you change your mind, contact Nita.
What do you do with a problem that won't let you sleep or rest or even sit still? I fish. I find that it gets the kinks out of a problem. This one, though, it stayed on my shoulders like the old man of the sea. And it nagged me, like Sinbad, right back to where it came from. What Tank Wallace called Hispania's dandy little harbor. Tia Ramon was glad to see me and delighted to take me back to sea. Tio thought that I was resuming the search for the statue. I didn't have the heart to disillusion him. I couldn't have anyhow. What I was doing now was top secret. Tio didn't even question the camera. Somehow he thought that I was going to use it to speed my search for the lady. Tio wasn't far off the beam. Wallace didn't want pictures of that infernal vibrator just to paste in a scrapbook. If it turned out to be a homing beacon for a submarine invasion force, he wanted to kill it. And with that out of the way, who knows? I might find the statue at that. There it was again. The swarm of bees with death in their stingers. I was surer than ever now that I'd found what I was looking for. I wondered, though, why the bees weren't buzzing much yet. I had been right about where it was. What it was, besides being the source of the vibrations, I couldn't say. All I did know was that for some reason, it was operating below capacity. Remote control, Wallace had said, meaning it might shift into high gear any second. My cue was to get my pictures and get out.
Good picture.
How can you tell what it is?
Oh, it's a directional transmitter, all right. Powerful enough to guide a sub in from 50 miles out.
And to kill a man 50 feet from it if it's on full.
Yeah, I can't understand why it wasn't.
My lucky day, I guess. But seriously, does that mean that maybe they called off the invasion?
We'll know soon. I've queried Region. I understand regardless.
To kill it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no problem at all. If it stays on standby, but if it doesn't?
Relax, boy. You're off the hook. Region's sending in 2 divers with special protective equipment. They'll be here in the morning.
Well, I can't say I'm sorry. That means that the area will be clear by noon for diving, huh?
I hope.
I think I'll go down to the docks and tell Tio.
Buenas tardes, señores.
Buenas tardes, Padre.
I have a message for you, Senor Wallace, from the alcalde.
Yes, Padre.
It came over the telephone, and he wrote it out for you. I had it here somewhere. Well, no matter. I remember the words. Strange. Very strange. The alcalde did not understand it either.
Yeah, tell me, maybe I will.
6 starfish set out to see your midnight sea. Do you know what it means?
I do. Con su permiso. Come on, Mike.
Michael, do you know what it means?
Yes, I do. It means I'm back on the hook again. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Starfish meant submarines. Your midnight sea meant that the invaders were due 6.5 hours from now. Figuring their speed at 8 knots, they were about 55 miles from España, almost within range of the transmitter. I had just an outside chance to blast it first and come out alive. I didn't waste a minute after we dropped anchor. If the news was going to be bad, I wanted to know it now. This was the danger zone. I'd be able to hear that invisible death in a second. If if it were buzzing my way. I was still on standby. For how long? Only the man at the remote control switch had the word on that. I set the timer. 5 minutes. Then the man at the remote control woke up. This time the vibrations were so violent that they began shaking the grotto to pieces. The lady. La Senora de la Luz. If it were the last thing I did on Earth, I was going to get her statue back on dry land.
¡Nuestra Señora! ¡Ah! You found it! Ah!
The fish came back too. Maybe because there weren't any vibrations to bother them now. And maybe because the image of La Senora de la Luz was home again. I don't know. What do you think?
I'll be back next week at the same time with another sea hunt story. Plan to be with us again, huh?